Oh, would you look at that? They changed the logo of the old Screws app on Android. Listen. So today we'll be doing the Theatre of Blood on mobile, just like the title says. But also it is update day, and the reason I'm doing the Theatre of Blood on mobile today is because this update is mostly mobile updates with some non-mobile updates, but we'll get to that later, as in the end of the video. The end of the video has all of the updates for today. But first, let's see if we can find a very unfortunate team who's going to carry me through the Theatre of Blood. Now, before you Jakey, this is absolutely hopeless. You shouldn't do this. I'll have you know that I was on a train and I did this with ease. I only died on Sota's egg, and I have a feeling that's going to happen again, but we'll find out. So yes, when I did do it on a train, like I said before, it wasn't that hard, and I DC'd twice. I died twice because of that, but I still didn't die on Verzik. All the way to the end, I survived. So we should be able to get this without dying, hopefully, on mobile. And now I'm actually sat somewhere comfortably, and I can like minimize this so I can concentrate more. So this should be good. I've wanted to do Theatre of Blood on mobile just to show how doable it is for a while now, and I've only just got around to it. It made sense to do it with this update. And yeah, you'll be surprised to how doable these bosses are on mobile. Anyway, let's make a party and try to find a team. Oh, look at my party. Look, I've got everyone. Oh, this guy 54 KC. Nerf wooks. Oh heck, I can't be kicking people to get someone else with higher KC. That's just rude. Alright, let's pot up and go in and then explain to them that I am on mobile and this is going to be awful. Alright, in we go. I think they were waiting for me. Yes, let's go. I just got to explain to them. We'll go to main and be like, alright boys, listen. Listen. I'm on mobile. I may be awful. I probs can't freeze on mobile. There's too much switching. Oops, I just slapped her normally with a Dragon Warhammer. Slap. Oh, the healer's here. We got this. It's actually pretty easy. I'm avoiding these blood spats quite easy. I imagine if you're on some random Wi-Fi outside, then it'd be pretty awful because you might DC a lot. I'm getting on this blob. Pew pew. Surprisingly enough, I'm not dead yet. Oh, I cast a barrage. Are you guys proud of me? That was so much harder than it looked. Oh, my prayer's about to go down. Drink that. I'll save you, Blowpipe Man. I got you. This is going way too smooth. I told you guys, it's not that hard. I mean, it's sort of hard. Oh, I'm doing the blood barrages. I'm getting all those heals. We need to drink some restore. How am I not dead yet? Some guy's on like no HP already. And I'm here, like, still at strong HP, not used a brew yet. Oh, there was some delay right there. Wait, did people die? Everyone's sitting on, like, no HP. I guess I'm gonna be brewing up. Oh, someone's dead. Someone died on Maiden. Sorry, boys, are coming in tank. Oh, come on. He's dead. Yee. I did it without dying. I'm the one. I did not die. I am good at this game, sort of. Alright, bloat. This is where it's gonna go wrong for me if I mess up. I remember last time I came to bloat on mobile, I actually found it a tad easier because you got more screen to do stuff and it's easier to walk around the big pillar in the middle. But I guess we're gonna find out. In we go. That keyboard was all up in my face. I had to run. Alright, let's see here. Gotta concentrate real hard. Someone's already got hit by hands and it wasn't me. He turned around. See, with mobile, it's really easy to see that sort of stuff. Ah, I still haven't got hit by a hand. Oh no, I got hit by a hand. Give him a whip and switch into the claws. Close this chat box. Is really annoying. Alright, we got this. Oh, is he moving? Oh, he's moving fast. Oh no, someone got stunned. Alright, he's suiciding, that's fine. No, run. I nearly killed the team. Oh, that guy got hit 61. So yeah, like I said, I'm like not dying just because of the screen advantage I have over like fixed mode. Fixed mode, you have to like rotate every time you turn a corner. On mobile, you're fine. You can just like sort of not rotate and you can still go around the corners without any problems. Dude, we didn't die on bloat. Yes. I really want to melee the last room. I mean the next room. So I called melee, so I think I'm meleeing. Alright, let's buy one brew. That should be good enough for now. So last time I did this on mobile, I meleeed this room and I was fine. We had no problems. So dude, I'm meleeing. And like I said last time, this room went just fine. But I guess we're gonna find out if we get second time lucky. Quick slap. Oh, who hit that one? There we go. Two big melee spoilers. Let me slap that prey mage on. Some mages starting to hit me. Starting to get hectic. I need to start brewing in case the wall goes down or a pillar goes down. Oh no, I'll save this pillar. Oh, saved. Oh, good stuff. We got it. I did that, no problems. Alright, now for this big spider. I usually can't switch in time. Yeah, I can't switch fast enough. I'm gonna have to just like range only. He hit me at 57. So yeah, you're sort of a leech on the team at this part. And we got him without dying. That's good. Now the next box, Sota's egg. That's where I'm gonna die. Because Sota's egg, you have to click really accurately with the path. That might not happen. This is gonna go awful. Oh, I tried to zoom in, it zoomed in too far, then I was just too far behind. I just need to die. I just have to die, else they're gonna be stuck. That's what happened last time I died at Sota's egg. It's just so hard to click on Sota's egg, you just can't click the path accurately. Go on team, you got this, you don't need me. So far, all the rooms are just like fine. You can't really barrage Maiden, which is like Sota's egg is like impossible, unless like you zoom in and then like click extremely accurately with like a with a very accurate stylus that I just dropped here. But the rest of the boss, surprisingly, Verzik is actually pretty easy, but we'll get to that. Oh no. Oh no, two of them died. I mean, yeah. Oh no, there's 3 of us dead, Dom. They can do it. They got this. Oh, they had to tank the ball right before it died. Unlucky. Good job, boys. You did it. There's decant my pots to ready myself for the Verzik, or Big Bat Boy first. And surprisingly, I'm actually good on supplies. Buy myself another brew just in case. You never know. I might come down to that last brew. Now, Big Bat Boy, I didn't mess up on him last time, so I don't see why I would mess up this time, but I guess we'll find out. The zooming on mobile is really sensitive. Like, I tried to zoom in Sotazeg and it zoomed in like really fast. So while I'm on this chill phase of the boss, like the downfalls of mobile PvMing is accurate clicks, which you don't really need unless you're doing Theatre of Blood. Really, I can't think of anything that you need accurate clicks like Sotazeg. But general PvM like Bandos, I don't see why you wouldn't be able to do it unless you had to quickly ticky and you misclicked and didn't ticky. Dropping stuff is some effort on this because you have to hold right click. Should be screeching any time now. Oh, someone already got hit. Oh, he got hit. Rip, slap, and he did. Oh yeah, I dropped a brew over here. I need to grab that. Now you might be thinking, Jake, you probably did the range version, the rage method on Verzik because that's easier. I'll have you know, I actually did the melee method. But if I start lagging, that's where you get problems. So then I'll not. Alright, here we go. Oh, I stepped outside already. I'm just gonna pray mage just in case I inevitably stand up outside of the thing. Oh, they'll be in pro and attacking it with their whips. I'm not good enough for that, like at all. Especially, someone already got hit. And we run into the next pillar. Run. Oh, her shield isn't down and we're on the last pillar. We better have some specs coming along. Oh no. Heck, please don't die, Mr. Pillar. Oh, yes. Alright, I got this. Just need to dance around while I get into the groove. I got into the groove and got hit by a bomb immediately. A little bit of lag there, but I counteracted it. It's fine. So being on mobile, you're going to have some lag from Wi-Fi anyway, so you have to get used to that. But as long as you know your tick timing, usually it's no problem. I'd say I'm doing actually pretty good. At the start, it was a bit iffy. I went through like a whip and a half, a brew and a half, a bruise. This is where the real work begins. Oh no, she's maging. Oh my goodness, the 33. As long as no one messes up the melee tank, usually you're fine in this phase. Other than the unavoidable damage of her constantly maging and ranging. So we're running into the webs now. That was too close. I made it to a pool. This is going much too well for my skill level. Much too well indeed. They brew up. I can't be sitting at 30 HP. That's not healthy. I'm gonna go grab that brew of mine. No, I actually died to a normal range attack. I accidentally clicked a restore. No! Back to accurately clicking in a raid. I accidentally clicked on a restore rather than my brew. And I misclicked the prayer before that, and so I got hit by the range attack. Unless someone gets. Oh no, someone else died. No, she's nearly dead. Oh no, someone else died. I think they did it. Yee! Good job, boys. Oh, good job. Good job. And this is fair enough. They said it's free for all unless I get something, then I split it, which is fair enough because I was semi-leeching because I was on mobile. Let's see, did we get any purple items? We did not, but that is not the point. What did we get? Oh, we got some battle staff. That's pretty good. Let me go look at the leaderboard. I don't think I'm the one who died enough. Died a lot. Let me have a look. So I only died twice. Someone died 3 times. Other people died 2 times, and Am7, he was the MVP, only died once. So Theatre of Blood is actually easier than you think on mobile. Sotazeg is basically impossible. Maybe team's okay with getting one death, or maybe you're just better than me and you get Sotazeg done without dying on the maze part. I don't know. You let me know. Yeah, so here's a picture of me completing Verzik on mobile the first time while I was on a train. It's just a screenshot because I didn't have a camera with me or anything. And yeah, well that was fun to record, fun to do. Anyway, like I said, this part of the video is done. Now we're going to move on to the update part of the video. So I hope you enjoyed this Theatre of Blood. This was just messing around and showing you that you can do it. If you have any suggestions for me to do on mobile, like go to some boss or try something out, then let me know. Yeah, hope you enjoyed, and here's the update part of the video. Hello, update Jakey here. When your friends log in and out, it won't make the private button up here. It won't make that flash. So for example, let me make someone log out real quick. Now if we click on the private button, we'll see that someone logged in and out, but my private thing didn't flash. Before it did flash, and that was annoying because it would give you a notification, sort of, because it's flashing, but it was just because someone logged out. But now if I close my private chat and I get someone to PM me, and oh look, it's flashing blue, and what we got, someone called me gay. Okay, so when you get PMs, you still the box still flashes blue, so you can tell when you got a PM. And you might have already noticed the chat box in mobile has been reduced in size. This was to stop overlaps and like colliding with other interfaces. Just gonna head to Motherload Mine real quick because in a bunch of mini games and just areas where unique interfaces would pop up, those interfaces were changed so they wouldn't collide. So I have some footage before they updated this, and if you look, the chat box just goes over the motherload mine interface rather than it like sliding down or anything. And as you can see now, the motherload mine interface is up here, and it just sort of sits there, so the chat box isn't covering it. But if we close it, and it slides up there nicely, which is quite nice. So it sits in the top left, no matter if you have a chat box open or closed. And I'm not going to show everywhere that was fixed, but like interfaces such as Castle Wars and like every minigame that has a unique interface, all of those have been fixed, or they said they haven't fixed all of them yet. So over the next coming weeks, they'll be fixing those, so the chat box does not overlay on top of them. So now you can split your private chat like you can on the desktop version. So before on mobile, all of your chat was all in the chat box, and the private chats wouldn't appear separately. But let me work out how to do that real quick. So as you can see, we got a nice PM there, free Shavakadu, and if I hit this button, before on mobile it didn't work, now it does. So all of my PMs are separated out, and when I close the chat box, if you close your chat box and you hit this button, make sure that's turned off, your private chat will always show whether your chat box is closed or not. And also the two icons up here, I'll point an arrow at them. The ones in the top right for Wi-Fi and battery, their appearance has been improved, because before they were just sort of like white, and now they're green, so you can see them much easier. Now believe it or not, mobile is sort of tedious to control compared to the desktop client. So for the rest of the updates which aren't mobile related, I'm gonna run on back to the desktop mode, go back. So like I said, back on the desktop client, yes. So here's the deposit box in the northeast corner of the bank, and if you don't know what they do, you can only deposit stuff in them, and it's just nicer to deposit them than it is through the bank. I don't know why people use them, apparently you do though. But they've added a bunch of deposit boxes to numerous locations, which I'm gonna read out at supersonic speed. Castle Wars, Shanty Pass, Jewel Arena, Keteria. I can't pronounce that one. Motherload Mine, Barbarian Assault, Major Arena, Legends Guild, Mount Roguesden, Arceus, Loverkench, Hasidius, Kryn Castle, Luna Isle. All of those places have had a deposit box added to them for ease of banking, I guess, or ease of depositing. Now we head to Varrock, just because that's where I know where some trees are. You know, sometimes you would look at some trees, you'd be like, there seems to be a hole in the top of that tree. Yeah, well, they fixed most of the holes in most of the trees in the game, they said. So for example, I know for sure that back when I was woodcutting on this, back on my alts, there was definitely holes at the top of these oak trees. Oh, it's gone someone top of it. There you go. Look, there's no hole there anymore. There totally used to be holes in the top of these trees, but they're not there anymore. So that's been fixed. That's cool. Whack. Now you remember that cactus patch? Oh, someone said hello right as I teleported. Hello, sir. Bam. Alright, so if we head over to my cactus, you remember how they changed how it worked, so you could get more than 3 spines from it. And then as well, I said that if you looked at the spines, them disappearing, it tells you how many are left. That wasn't true, so they've removed that fact. So if we go here and look at these spines while we pick this cactus, look closely. So now while we pick them, they shouldn't disappear, because they don't reflect how many spines you can actually get from the cactus anymore. So that all 3 are visible, even on the cactus, even though we've picked more than 3 on the cactus. Ah, there we go. So yeah, they all disappeared as soon as I got all of my cactus spines. How many we get? 85k in cactus spines, that is bonk loot. And lastly, I'm gonna have to go to G and buy some special equipment. Oh, you don't understand. This is the biggest change there is. That's the wrong teleport. So we buy a knife and a chocolate bar. Now you'd think, tell me, what's gonna happen if I use this knife on the chocolate? Surely you'll get chocolate chunks, or you'll get chopped chocolate. They've changed it to chocolate dust. So apparently, Jakeyosaurus, when you use a knife on a chocolate bar, it turns it into dust. Now they've justified themselves by saying that you use the butt of the knife. But if you look at this knife, it looks like it's just one blade with some cloth around it to protect you while you're holding it. So I don't think there's a handle to the knife, but I don't know. So in Diago's store, with addition to all of the toys the extra toys that you can get from him, the J-mods also have had discs of returning and half-full jugs of wine added to their tool, which they spam click and release loads of when they're around. So keep an eye on JMod Twitter for the JMods who are dropping these half-full jugs of wine, and discs of returning. I did skip over a bunch of tiny tweaks which weren't too important, but if you would like to read them, they are linked in the description to the news post as always. There was actually a bunch of little tweaks that I didn't read out because it would have taken too long, but yes, you could go read them if you'd like. And I hope you enjoyed the video, and I will see you soon, TM.